Today's secret word is mango. And welcome back to Cliffieland. This is week in country number 49 on our second attempt of cooking the food of every country in the world. And tonight we're up to the nation of Dominica. Dominica is a small island nation located in the Caribbean islands. It is in the Windward Islands between Guadeloupe and Martinique. In 1768, Dominica became a British colony. It became an independent nation in 1978. Its name is the Latin word for Sunday. And curious trivia note, things and people from Dominica are called Dominican. Things and people from the Dominican Republic, next week's country, are called Dominican. They're both spelled the same, but they're pronounced differently. The food of Dominica is typical of that of the British Caribbean with some interesting twists. And tonight we're going to be doing the same three dishes we did last time. And those are Caribbean Reef chicken, a mango and banana bread, and coconut-crusted fried plantains. A word about the Reef chicken. Once upon a time, this would be mountain chicken. And curious thing about mountain chicken, it is neither a mountain nor a chicken. Discuss. Actually, it was an endangered tree frog, which does indeed taste like chicken. However, since it is endangered and a tree frog, we're not able to do that now. Hence, the actual chicken. But enough about that, let's take a look and see how things went 4 years ago when we tried this last time. Well, 4 years ago on the Global Cooking Challenge, the chicken came out really well. The bread was delicious, although it was very crumbly and hard to actually cut into pieces. And the plantains tasted okay, but they kind of got instantly burnt the second I fried them, for reasons you'll see later. Spoiler alert. So this should be yummy. Let's take a look at those ingredients for tonight's three dishes. First, for the mango and banana bread, we'll need 1 cup of butter, 1.5 cups of packed brown sugar, 3 eggs, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, a 1/4 teaspoon of grated nutmeg, 1.5 ripe bananas, mashed, 1 ripe mango, peeled and pureed, 1 cup of golden raisins, half a cup of chopped walnuts, and 3 cups of self-rising cake or pastry flour. Then, for the Caribbean Reef chicken, we'll need 1 broiler chicken, half a teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, half a cup of dark brown sugar, 4 tablespoons of dark rum divided into 2 tablespoon portions, 1 tablespoon of lime juice, 2 teaspoons of lemon pepper, 1 teaspoon of ground ginger, we've chosen to go with fresh here, half a teaspoon of ground cloves, a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, 2 drops of hot pepper sauce, 10 ounces of mango chutney, and slices of lemon, lime, and parsley for dressing. And then for the coconut-crusted fried plantains, we'll need 2 ripe plantains cut into slices on the bias, 1 can of evaporated milk, 1 cup of shredded coconut, formerly frozen, 1 egg, 1 cup of all-purpose flour, and half a cup of vegetable oil for frying. Okay, this is gonna be good. Let's get cooking. First, preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Then, in a bowl, mix the melted butter and brown sugar and mix until fluffy. Beat in the eggs one at a time. Then, in another bowl, mix flour, salt, cinnamon, and nutmeg. Whisk to combine. Then, in a third bowl, mix the mashed bananas and pureed mango, whip together. Add a 1/4 of the dry ingredients to the butter-sugar mix, combine, add about 1/3 of the fruit mixture, combine, and repeat until ending with the last of the dry ingredients. Fold in the golden raisins and the chopped walnuts. Grease 2 loaf pans. Pour the batter into the loaf pans. Bake at 350 degrees for 50 to 60 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean. Remove the loaves from the oven and let cool for 10 minutes. Remove from the loaf pans and let them cool on a rack. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Place the chicken halves in a baking dish, skin side up. Season with salt and pepper. Then in a bowl, make the Caribbean paste. Mix the brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of the dark rum, lime juice, lemon pepper, ginger, ground cloves, ground cinnamon, garlic powder, and hot pepper sauce. Mix together. Spread the paste over the chicken. Rub the paste into the chicken and bake at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 45 minutes or until fork tender. Meanwhile, into a blender, place the mango chutney and the remaining 2 tablespoons of dark rum. Blend and transfer to a bowl. When ready, remove the chicken from the oven and cover with the mango chutney mix. Return the chicken to the oven and cook for another 3 minutes to warm. Pour half a cup of oil into a skillet and heat to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. In a bowl, beat the egg. Mix the egg with the condensed milk. Dredge the plantains in the flour. Dredge the plantains in the milk-egg mixture. Dredge the plantains in the shredded coconut. Fry in batches for about 2 to 3 minutes per side. Drain on a paper towel-lined plate. Slice and plate the bread. Plate servings of the plantains. Carve portions of the chicken and plate. Dress with lime and lemon wedges and parsley. Wipe the plates and serve. How did it all turn out? Well, let's start off with the fried plantains. Just like last time, since I didn't have a really printed recipe to go on, I wasn't sure about the temperature on the oil, so the first few did burn like they did last time. But once I brought down the temperature, I got them nice golden brown and they tasted delicious. I'm gonna give the coconut-crusted fried plantains 4 out of 5 globes. I mean, considering we've done so many fried plantains over the past few weeks, this one kind of stood out. As for the mango and banana bread, it was just as delicious as last time, and the fact that I used that self-rising flour this time instead of the all-purpose flour that I used last time probably had something to do with that. It was a little bit on the crumbly side, but it did manage to stay together as pieces, and oh boy was it delicious. I'm gonna give that mango and banana bread 5 out of 5 globes. Super great. And lastly, the Caribbean Reef chicken. It was, in a word, spectacular. It was juicy. The flavors of the rum and the nutmeg and the cinnamon all kind of blended together, and with that mango chutney on top, it was just something incredible. I'm really glad I have leftovers to eat. Yay, Dominica! Well, that does it for Dominica. So note, we won't be doing the next country for 3 weeks, but in the meantime, I'll be giving you a couple videos about the 1-year anniversary of the Global Cooking Adventure, questions people have asked me about it, and a video recapping the best of the past year before we get into year 2, or year 6 if you count the Global Cooking Adventure before that. So remember, if you'd like to see our streams live when they happen every Tuesday night, feel free to follow us on Periscope or Busker. Like and subscribe if you'd like to be advised when these videos are posted every Wednesday night. And if you have any thoughtful feelings or helpful suggestions about the food of Dominica or any of our future countries, sound off in the comments. Links to the original recipes may be found in the About section, and tune in next time when we go slightly northwest to have the food of the Dominican Republic. Till then, thanks for watching and happy eating!